Hi, we're here today at the Malaysian conference, and I have two guests with me. I have Mr. David Cannon and Milan, and they're going to basically answer some questions for us. But would you like to introduce yourselves real quick?
David Cannon, Chairman of itSMF International.
Milan Zivkovic, Chairman of itSMF Serbia.
Excellent. Now, the first question I have is, what do you think the future of service management is?
I think IT service management definitely has a bright future because we are really living in the age which Robert Stroud called the perfect storm, where every service really either is delivered through an IT service or hugely depends on IT service. And we can really call now that IT service management has become service management itself as a discipline which will be really the most important thing which every service provider or every company has to have very well managed and effectively delivered in its organization to be able to deliver benefits to their customers.
David, what do you think?
Well, I think that as long as you have services, you have to manage them. And the big question we have to answer is how do you manage services in the new technology environment? And I think as long as we're asking questions about that, we're going to see a very strong movement in service management, and I think the IT Service Management Forum is going to play a very important role in identifying the questions and the answers.
Excellent. Milan, let me ask you this. How's your chapter doing?
itSMF Serbia is really at a very early stage, so-called emerging chapter, and what we are trying to do is actually to replicate the model which already exists with mature chapters like itSMF US, UK, chapters in the Nordic countries in Europe. Our members still don't see the real benefit of in part of this community, but we are trying really our best to show what are the values they can get, what are the services itSMF chapters can deliver to them, and then grow this community in a way how we are actually hoping to do, and what is our really vision for itSMF.
Excellent. David, let me just change the question a little bit. How do you think itSMF International is doing?
Well, I think itSMF International has come a long way. We've grown from a very informal organization where chapter leads got together, mainly 4 or 5 of them to help emerging chapters grow. And now we've become this organization which has over 50 chapters and all kinds of different expectations from those chapters on what needs to be done. And I think what we're seeing happening with International now is that we're starting to understand what we need to do to make all the chapters successful. And there's a lot of change that needs to be made, and we're going to go through that change, and we're going to listen to the chapters while we're doing it. I think this is going to be a very strong, solid organization moving forward.
Excellent. And just one last question for both of you. This week we've been here in the Far East for the chapter meeting, international chapter meeting. Can you give me some comments on what you thought, how the meeting went?
First of all, I'm really happy that this year AGM and chapter meeting has been held in Asia, because itSMF community is really growing very fast in this part of the world, and we had the chance to actually attend the itSMF chapter conference in Thailand, here in Malaysia, and we are off tomorrow to Singapore. In terms of our AGM and chapter meeting we had 2 days ago here in Kuala Lumpur, it's been very, very productive, very well organized, and we have come to some conclusions and strategic directions how actually to evolve the organization and be very effective, and also create services what we need to offer to our members. So I think I'm very happy. I'm definitely very happy with the chapter meeting and really very positive about our future. Excellent.
David, same question.
Yeah, I'm always happy to come to Asia and learn from everybody here, because I think one of the things that we, especially in the US, for example, we tend to think that we're really far advanced and we've grown beyond some of the aspects of service management. What I learn when I come to Asia is that it's just so important to get the basics in place. And what people here have achieved is just phenomenal. And yet there's just such a sense of humility about it. And I think we can really learn from what has been achieved here and apply it back into wherever we've come from. But it was really good, I think, to be in Asia and send a message that the itSMF is really a global organization. It takes into account all cultures and countries around the world, and it just again shows us that we're growing, and I think we've got a very bright future.
Gentlemen, thank you both.
Thank you
Thank you,
very
Bob.
much.